Hey guys, Shanna here. Welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. If you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4 who loves to encourage you to homeschool. Along your homeschooling journey, we come here and we share things like secular curriculum choices, what we're finding and using along the way, real life stuff, mom stuff, all that stuff. So today I came here and I just want to give you an idea of what our schedule looks like for our homeschool. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Before I get started, I do want to let you know that this will be the video in which I am also including my spring knowledge crate unboxing, and that is because I'm currently standing in a puddle of knowledge crate and half of it has been pilfered out by my children who've already stolen things. So if I'm going to get it filmed, I need to do it now. So we will be including that in this video. Also because it's a healthy part of our schedule, something I plan in. As well, I also have both a flow printable and a more detailed schedule printable that I will include down below. So I am filming this video and sharing this because I tend to do this around like the beginning of the school year and then I forget about it because I'm just blowing and going and we're good and I feel like I've already like checked that box and shared that. But people who are new here have been asking like, what does your schedule look like? Now, in the past, I have done more of not necessarily where our schoolwork is concerned, but where our day is concerned, kind of like an 8 to 8:30 we do this, 8:30 to 8:45 we do this. And right now I'm more in a relaxed Shanna vibe, for lack of better descriptors, where I am just doing, even in my real life, I'm applying more of like a flow like I do in our homeschool, which is just we do this, then we do that, then we do that, then we do that. And that is working for me right now. I do feel like I'm starting to be pulled a little bit more into a hard and fast schedule. And I just, alternate between the two based on who I am at that time. So that works for me. So quickly, let me give you an understanding of my, our kind of full day schedule, if that helps. So I am up just before 6. I have morning routine videos if you want to see this really hard actual showing of that. I'm up just before 6. I tend to hang out, drink some coffee, and get semi-functional for the day. I do small tasks, work tasks, breakfast, things like that. Easy light chores, anything like that in the morning. I will try to do, packaging orders or getting my videos ready to post or making thumbnails, little tiny things that I can do pretty easily in the mornings because my mornings at some point in there will become interrupted by children. So I need things that are not like a hard focus task, and those are all pretty easy to do while also stopping and giving, good morning hugs and love-ins and helping with breakfast and things like that. So in the morning until about 9, that's what I've got going on. The kids get up around 8-ish and they are also slow starters, so they just kind of stay in their jammies, eat breakfast. They might watch an episode of something while they're eating breakfast if they choose, or go ahead and start like their science viewing or things like that in the morning, and then they'll get themselves ready for the day, brush teeth, get dressed, take care of our guinea pigs in the mornings, and then they are getting their schoolwork out. So everybody, the goal is to start our schoolwork around 9 o'clock is the goal, and then we will do schoolwork until about, again, the goal is 11:30, 12 o'clock. That's usually when Dad, and this kind of started because of Dad, but when he was working from home, he'd come down for lunch around 11:30 and it's kind of really disruptive when all of a sudden Dad is back. So the goal is to be done about 11:30, 12 o'clock, and we've just continued that on even though he's not here. So that's the goal, to break for lunchtime, okay? And then after lunch, the kids will do some chores or go ahead and do, for example, activities out of their knowledge crates, some fun learning, things that they want to do, play night zookeeper, play outside, play together, things to practice their dances for their dance, do a little bit of stretching, any of those things. They are welcome to do any of that while I go ahead and work. And I'm either filming videos or editing videos or doing my orders or interacting with clients or answering emails. Like all of those kind of things happen usually from about like 1 to 3. So they have some free time there. And then it is on to, you know, cleaning up, wrapping up, last minute chores, getting ready for the evening time, which has dance or helping cook or heating leftovers or anything that needs to happen in the afternoon time. And that's when that happens. Usually, sometimes during schoolwork, I can do some light chores, like repick up the kitchen, things like that, or I'll do things while I'm cooking, or right in that kind of 3 to 3:30 time, we're doing a little bit of chore to kind of like keep up with things. I don't do a whole lot of like really hard hour on hour in-depth cleaning because we do have people who come in every other week and take care of those things that I just can't manage to get to. So that is when that happens, if you're wondering that. I tend to do more of like the, you know, intermittent dusting and spot cleanings and things like that. That is what is working for us in this season of life. And that is our day. And so then we're either family time or dinner or dance or all of those things jammed into one night throughout the week. So that is the schedule, essentially. Now, that is how our day shakes out. I've started operating my day currently in kind of a block schedule. So I've got like before the kids are up, school, afternoon, like early afternoon work time, and then everything else. And so that's kind of how I'm operating on that now. None of it's hard and fast. And then the girls have their flows. So the way that we operate our school schedule is a flow, and I've got whole videos dedicated all to this. And like I said, I've got printables that I'll try to remember to link down below. But I went ahead and brought them in case you want to see them. And we, at this time of the year, we're not really using them anymore because it basically gets them trained into the habit of knowing what's first, what's next. And the way that I prioritize it is like on Mondays, we're doing everything together, so it doesn't matter much. But like on the rest of the days of the week, you guys know we homeschool 4 days out of 5 a week. Mom and me Monday, so I'm involved with everything on Monday. We start kind of front heavy load the week, and I've got videos on that as well. And then every other day we're starting with like our main subjects. So like starting with reading and then math and then everything else, because to me, I'm ordering it in order of importance for myself. If something happens, if we need to cut it short, if we need to do any of that, it's more important to me that we're getting in the reading and math than it is we're getting in like the geography and the art. You know what I mean? So like priority, handwriting, you know. So that is the priority to me. I also have the kids, and Amelia's super good about this. They actually both are very good about like if I'm still doing something, finishing something up, if they're ready to start their day, they pull their stuff out and they go ahead and start working, and they can start working on handwriting and they know what to do. They can start working on thinking, things like that. And so they are very good about going ahead and just getting started. And then I'll be like, okay, I'm available, who's ready? And then I will help whichever child is ready with the things that they need me for, and then we'll swap, and then I'm out and they can finish up anything they need to finish up on their own. And that is what works for us. Now you may be wondering how I schedule things, and the how I schedule things, and I've got videos on this on how to plan. Basically it's math, I know, I'm sorry. But what I do is I say, I am homeschooling for 32 weeks. My 32-week schedule, I need to fit in, 30 weeks of math. So I need to be averaging one complete lesson of math a week. That's how it is math. We've got All About Reading, for example. There are 54 lessons, and they tend to be phonogram lesson, reading lesson. So I like to keep those in the same week because you're learning the thing that goes with the story you're reading. So that's like 1 week worth of lessons, but there's some where it's like lesson, read. And so those I'll try to keep in the same week as well. So I go ahead and just kind of plan that out accordingly. Yeah, that's how, that's scheduling. That's how that is happening. So I hope that this is helpful. I hope it was very clear because it's a little bit of pulling from a bunch of different videos that I already have up. I will try really hard to remember to have either linked them up here, or I do look for flow, schedule, if you want to know about cleaning. Those keywords should all be if you search the channel, if that helps. Okay, so yes. Now in the afternoons, the kids will also do the fun things, as mentioned previously, is knowledge crates. You guys know we love them. They come once a season, which is fantastic. There's about 25 activities in each one, which breaks out to about 2 a week to get it done in the season. Again, math, guys, it's just all math, figuring out how it fits in. And our spring knowledge crates have just arrived, but again, they have been pilfered. So they have been, they've been picked over. So I'm going to show you what I've got still that is literally right down by my feet. But yeah. So you guys know I love them. I've got a link for you down below, save you a little bit of money. They're super awesome. And I like that even though we're now at a place where we've repeated the crates, it's new, it's fresh, it's fun. I'm loving that this spring crate is really geared toward conservation, recycling, climate change, things that I think are really important. And I did reach out to them recently. And I was like, you know, how are you guys doing in this economy? And they said that they are still doing well, but they are trying to make a point to keep the focus on the value in the box. So despite inflation and rising prices and all of those things, they're working really hard to make sure that you are still getting the biggest bang for your buck. And I love that about them. You guys know it's a small women-owned company, and we just absolutely adore the women over there. So let me show you what's in the box. All right, guys, you may be wondering, Shanna, what has happened to your knowledge crate? And I would love to tell you, it is children. It is children. So we get like the crate and then the school age kid add-on so that both of my kids can have like one of whatever's double. And it lists on here like what is double. There's so many amazing activities in here. And then I'm super excited about the books this time. Save the Planet, it's ways to conserve and recycle. Ralph S. Mouse, which I honestly forgot these books existed, y'all. Hedgehogs. And then my daughter's really excited about the I Survive series. Okay, so tons of activities in here. And you know they get paper mache globe. Oh, I've done that once. It was not the most fun I've ever had. You know they get really in depth. Oh, what is this? Oh, recycled art project. You use the box, guys. Oh, I love that they did this. This is my new favorite thing. Okay, so you guys know that they plan out so many activities in here, and I've worked it out. If you do 2 a week, it gets you through the kit in 1 season, okay? So just in case you needed to know that. Awesome and amazing things in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then there's things down here too. So yeah. And I've already, again, had things stolen in case you were wondering. So there's a crystal hedgehog kit right here. Can you see that? Wow, your imagination is wonderful. Okay, so we've got all kinds of things in here. I'm really excited. You see this like little wooden pencil? How cute is that? We've got everything you need because they're so smart and they include everything for you. See, paper mache, I don't even have to find newspaper. Okay, charm kit, cute stickers, the oil spill kit, which I'm super excited about, so cute. I love a good journal and some facts cards. Look at this, how cool is this that they included? Like it's a whole thing. My kids are really excited about this. We've got our pastels, which again are great to use for like multiple projects. So yeah, I'm really sorry because I know I'm missing stuff, but my kids stole it. So I feel like that's a pretty ringing endorsement that, well, they couldn't wait to get their hands on it and instead stole it. If you would like to see every single thing that came in the kit, I did manage to film a little reel. So head over and check out my socials, or you can head right on over to Knowledge Crates and check with those wonderful and amazing ladies to find out, well, what else was in this box that I am missing? There was like a crystal hedgehog and like a floating boat that already went to bath time. So that. Guys, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. I hope that you enjoyed getting a look into our schedule. Again, I hope it was clear because it makes sense in my brain. So I hope it came across in a manner that is at least helpful. If so, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Don't forget, link for knowledge crates down below. If nothing else, go check them out. They've got mini crates. You don't have to commit. Just give them a little love, give them a little look if you're unsure, because, well, I know we love them.